Hi guys, Pichas here, and today ended round 5 of the World Chess Championships. And if you haven't watched the Ben Feingold review, then I will tell you what I memorized from his stream. Okay, I'm trying to make a joke. So these Russian commentators, they're like really unhappy with what's going on in the match, but I really don't understand what they actually expect from match, because before the match, they always say that, well, it's so exciting, let's play match, it's such a big fight and psychological and so on and so forth. So, and when it comes to this match, yeah, and they play really um, uh, defense defense chess, yeah, don't risk, don't they're excellently prepared. And there is this problem with the white color now. I don't think it's that white loses basically if white plays for something like I'm joking, but um, uh, not white loses, yeah, but so if you take some dubious line, you lose, yeah. So this is the problem, and they can't lose. Yeah, Yang played, let's say, in candidates the last round where he already was announced the winner, so he lost this game to Dinliren, and he played Benoni, yeah, and it was hopeless position, and it was lost like just from the strategical, not strategically, but just analytically, yeah, it's lost. And then he made some blunders and lost the game. So, man, whoever plays like this, it's not a good idea if you reach this tournament. So these draws, they're boring, they're not interesting, and there's nothing you can really speak about. But still, it's World Championships, and this format requires to play like this. So whoever plays, like I just recalled the Gelfand Anand match, and the Gelfand won like seventh game, and he played the next day. He played Benoni, played black, and the next day he played Benoni and lost in 16 moves. He decided somehow that he needs to play really active against Anand with black in the match and show some class, yeah, and he lost, and then he lost the tie breaks. Anand just revived, yeah, just he survived that, and Gelfand could become world champion easily, yeah. So, and I don't think Ian has any advantage so far. I'm just thinking that Magnus is. Some people say that he has psychological problems. I think that Magnus is a good psychologist, and he reminds this of like Kasparov. He plays some mind games. Everyone plays these mind games, but he has this match experience, and he's I'd say like the bad guy from chess. Not like Nakamura, but some kind of other type of guy to beat, because these chess players, they don't say a lot about it, but I think they at some point they think that it's something is not fair, yeah, to put it politely, yeah, that Magnus wins all these tournaments, and he is much just these tie breaks and this some, I don't know, just this is out of form, this is out of form. There he played and won, yeah, and they get tired of him, yeah, and that's why he gets some energy from this. That's why he's on top, because it's a challenge for him every time. Okay, so let's see the game. E4, Ian plays this, doesn't seem to turn somewhere. Knight c6, bishop b5. So Ian definitely can play bishop c4, which is a very good alternative, yeah, and it's very popular. But maybe prepared something for a later stage. Yeah, doesn't seem like he tries to win quickly, and these players, they how to say, against Magnus it could be a good strategy to try to win in this first half of the tournament, because Magnus normally is a bit rusty, but I didn't really see some attempt by Nepo to win. It's just like he plays against Magnus in some super tournament where a draw is sufficient basically to proceed, rather than, because you can play like Aronian and Rajabov, yeah, or Mamizarov, and you can win them, yeah. But why just to lose so much time to play against Magnus, and he will draw at some point, yeah. So my point is that if he plays he doesn't do this in this first rounds, then I still believe he has some idea to win at later stage. Yeah, it was logical to win in the opening, but now it's like middle of the match, and I still think that Ian has something yet, some variations where he can check Magnus. Bishop e7, rook e1, so they don't b5, and he could play d6, yeah, here, so whatever Ian has prepared, yeah, just to play some different line and play win all this preparation which he lost, but he prepared this Marshall gambit and a4. So again anti-Marshall, rook b8. So he played bishop b7 before, and Ian got some kind of a small advantage, and the position was unclear. Yeah, definitely Magnus. Normally, again, in the tournament chess, Magnus plays for these unclear positions. I think he plays them really well. But here he doesn't want any unclear. He wants it to be very boring and persuade his opponent that it's a draw, let's go home, don't do anything, yeah, and that's what's going on. So rook b8, h3, c3, b4. So someone, the Spencer Feingold, he was surprised. I also was surprised to see this move, so Leon, and I don't recall that the pawns get exchanged so quickly. It's like Rue Lopez, but without this A and B pawns. And I don't know, I see that white doesn't have anything here. Yeah, with this A pawns, then the game becomes a little bit different. Yeah, and we'll see it in the end game. Yeah, when just white lacks some object to attack. And so d5, I think good move. Just breaking through and taking this important square. They exchanged, and bishop d6. So bishop c5 was showed by the Grandmaster Ben Feingold. I don't really like this move. Bishop c5 kind of I don't know, you just want to have this good defense of the e file, and then also move your knight. And also some people, some commentators were saying that, yeah, that's a really good maneuver, yeah, to put this knight to g6, queen c2, and h6. So actually all these moves were played by Ian like instantly, and he was prepared, and Magnus was thinking. Yeah, just he has a lot of time, but he was just not trying to rush things today. And likewise yesterday they played, and it was Magnus who played instantly, and then he thought about one move for an hour. Yeah, and that's why I'm not like professional chess player, that I mean you play a lot some position like 20 move 23, and you have 2 hours basically, and the position is a draw, and you think for 1 hour. I don't know. Knight f1, knight e7. Now he moves it to g6, knight g3, knight g6, totally symmetrical. Bishop to e3 and queen e8. Very good move, preparing this bishop a6. This bishop is good. It's a Spanish torture bishop, but I don't know. Some people say that this light square bishop of black is good as well. Because I mean, in the amateur chess, you always can threaten something, yeah, on the queen side, but Magnus just decided to trade everything. Bishop d7, so they could repeat it like this, and it would be a quick draw, yeah, but it didn't happen. Knight to d2, so he kind of moves it to c4, takes with the queen. There was this move, rook to a4, yeah, and it kind of gives white a little bit of advantage here, that they generally should be better. And knight goes to c4, and they have this line, and they will connect rooks and everything, except for this move, yeah, and you have to take, and black takes, queen goes back to c6, they take the c4 square, they can play rook a8, and also this is a threat, I think, and ancient said that it's totally equal, yeah, totally equal position, so that's why he captured with queen, and Magnus proposed an exchange, rook b8, okay. And so this position, it should be like white should have an advantage. Yeah, I don't play these positions a lot, but I just normally I'm afraid with black to play this. I can lose, of course, with both colors, but I'm just saying that it is symmetrical and still one side can have an advantage. Yeah, because here white's game is easier. Yeah, they put this knight on c4 and they can move the king up, but Magnus played very passively, but still he said that it's a draw. King f1, he could jump with knight immediately, but probably king f1 is just the same strength move. Yeah, you will have time to play knight f5, king f5 a little bit at a later stage. Knight f8 and knight e6. So the purpose of this move is to play f6 actually, yeah, and it defends e6, and this knight here defends a lot of squares. Yeah, it defends c5 and it defends c7. So as I was saying in the beginning of this lecture, that the a7 pawn, if white's flank is a little bit longer, yeah, white would have this attacking opportunity, yeah, but since it's all even this b7, yeah, b2 pawn for instance, yeah, but as it's all exchanged, black cannot, white cannot attack anything. And f5, f3, f6. Again, yeah, just in time to defend it, and somehow you cannot do anything. g4. He repeats h5 and bishop f8. So in this position, Ian got everything. Yeah, he got this pawn to g4 to h5, knight on f1. This rook is very strong. His bishop is excellent. However, it should defend the f4 kind of from this check, yeah. But white's pieces are like, you cannot get any better. But yeah, still he cannot win. Somehow it's like totally draw. Almost every move is a draw. Zeros, yeah, and Ian was disappointed. He looked like he wanted to play for something more, and he tries this. Taken is losing for some reason. Yeah, that this knight doesn't have anywhere to go. It's got to go this way, and it's winning for white. Yeah, so Magnus saw it. He played back, and they repeated. So this is the game for today. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.